Welcome to the Eternal Bright Light channel. Year 1905. Albert Einstein made a discovery, which changed the course of human civilization forever. He discovered the famous equation, E equals to mc squared. This equation explains that mass and energy are same, and can be interconverted between themselves. This equation also implies a tiny amount of mass could produce a large amount of energy, as the value of C is very large, 3 times 10 to the power of 8. This idea fascinated the entire world. But, at that time no one knew how to practically achieve this feat. Fast forward to the year 1938. A German scientist, Otto Hahn, along with Lisa Meitner and Fritz Strassmann, discovered a nuclear fission reaction. They discovered an unstable radioactive atom like uranium. If bombarded by a neutron, the atom splits into 2 smaller atoms, thereby releasing a huge amount of energy in the process. This discovery paved the way for humanity to utilize nuclear energy for its technological needs. Now, let's understand the process of nuclear fission with the help of an example. First of all, you need an atom. Not a normal atom, but an unstable radioactive atom, like uranium. This is a uranium atom. This atom will now be bombarded with a neutron. The speed and direction of the neutron is controlled with the help of electromagnets. When the desired parameters are reached, the neutron is then made to collide with the uranium nucleus. Now, the uranium atom absorbs this extra neutron, and becomes even more unstable. So, from 235 its mass number increases to 236. This causes the atom to split into 2 smaller atoms. Barium atom having mass number 141. And krypton atom, having mass number 92. But, if you add 141 and 92, you get 233. And the original mass number of uranium atom was 236. So, to balance the reaction, 3 neutrons are released in the process along with energy. These 3 neutrons then hits another 3 uranium atoms, and the process goes on, like a chain reaction. Now, the question is, where does this extra energy is coming from? The answer is mass deficit. If you add the mass of barium and krypton atoms along with the 3 neutrons, then it will be less than the original mass of the uranium atom. This difference in mass is because this tiny amount of mass is being converted into energy. The energy which is released in a fission reaction is coming from this mass deficit. So, a tiny amount of mass difference can create a huge amount of energy. But in practical situations inside a nuclear power plant, the reaction needs to be controlled. As you can see, 1 neutron is producing 3 neutrons. These 3 neutrons, in turn will hit 3 more uranium atoms, and produce 9 neutrons. Then, these 9 neutrons will produce 27, and it will exponentially keep increasing. So, if the reaction isn't controlled, it will lead to an explosion. A nuclear explosion can have a catastrophic effect. It can wipe out an entire city or even a country in its worst form. In an atom bomb, this reaction is left uncontrolled, which causes the explosion. But, in nuclear power plants, you need to control the reaction. Therefore, carbon rods are used to absorb the extra neutrons. Carbon rods, like graphite rods, are very good at absorbing neutrons. So, by controlling the rate of neutrons, with the help of carbon rods, the nuclear reaction is kept under control. But, how exactly does a nuclear power plant functions? Well, that is a topic for another day. Our today's content has been designed to make you understand the basic mechanism of a nuclear fission reaction. Next we will move on to more advanced topics. There are a lot of things to discuss on this. So, stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with your friends. See you again soon. Goodbye for now. Take care.